Hey everyone, welcome back to Southern Crafts Corner. Today we're going to take this old Easter sign, a couple of napkins, a blank wood piece, some greenery, some ribbon, and turn it into something beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and use some white paint and paint both of my wooden pieces. Anytime I'm decoupaging a napkin or decoupaging in general, I always paint my background. It makes the picture pop a bit more on whatever picture you're trying to put as your surface. So I went ahead and I peeled off both layers underneath my main picture, and I'm just down to the one layer. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my Mod Podge and Mod Podge the whole base of my sign as well as my secondary layer. For this one, I have chosen a gray napkin that has mittens all over it with red and white, and then I chose for my accent one a buffalo plaid napkin that says Merry Christmas. So I thought these two would look really cute together. I thought it would be fun to tie in some different prints and patterns and blend them together. So after I get my Mod Podge done, I'm going to go ahead and lay my napkin down. I'm going to do center first, get my center nice and smooth, and then I'm going to go ahead and smooth out from the center out my sides. This just helps me to get a really smooth surface with no bumps. Next up, it's time to rough up the edges and get it off with a sanding block. You can see I went ahead and did both of them. I'm going to glue my sign a bit lower to give me a lot of space to add some greenery and my ribbon at the end. So I grabbed two of these sprigs from Dollar Tree. I'm going to use the snowy pine on the bottom, and then I'm going to use the fluffier one on top, and then I have the red pieces that I'm going to be adding as well. You can see these are those little red pieces that came out of the sprigs. I'm just gluing them on top and creating it layered. After that, it's time to make a bow. So I grabbed a lot of different patterns, a snowflake one, a polka dot, a different colored polka dot schemes. I have a little bit of gingham. I have plain to break it up a little bit, some buffalo plaid. I have this cute one that says ho ho ho, some more buffalo plaid, and then I'm just grabbing some bright red raffia, rolling it up, and I'm gonna pop that right on top and finish off this bow. All different textures, all different patterns, but they blend together really well. Flip it over, use a zip tie, and zip tie it together nice and tight. Pinch your sides inward as you're pulling it, so that way they fluff out really nice. Go ahead and fluff out your bow. Get any little bits and pieces cut that you want to have angled. And then I just really fluffed this one out to give it a really nice fluffy look. I'm adding a black and white bow button right into the center of this bow. And then I'm going to go ahead and glue this down right on top. So I put a mess of glue back there. I'm going to glue down some of my corners just to get it to stick down on my sign really nice and to make sure it doesn't overlap on top of my sign. And then for this one, I am going to literally add back the hanger that came with it. It's the perfect size and the perfect length, so it's going right back into the holes it came from. And then I actually just added a paint stick to brace the back on this one too to keep it from bending. And this project was super simple. Literally 2 napkins, some blank signs I had, some sprigs, and then just a bunch of different ribbon. So get creative, make this beautiful winter piece, and I hope to see y'all over on my page at Southern Crafts Corner.